इट इज सेड दैट वेयर देर इज अ विल देर इज अ वे, जहाँ चाह वहाँ राह। ये जो मॉक इंटरव्यू मैं आपको पोस्ट करने जा रहा हूँ, ये ऐसे ही कुछ आपको दास्तान बयान करेगी। ये जो कैंडिडेट है वो है सचितानंद। ही इज़ फ्रॉम सिक्किम। ये मेरे 1 महीने कोर्स में था, फ्रॉम मिड ऑफ जनवरी टू मिड ऑफ फैब। ये उसके दूसरे मॉक इंटरव्यू का जो रिकॉर्डिंग है मैं आप लोगों को पोस्ट कर रहा हूँ। फर्स्ट मॉक इंटरव्यू में मैंने उसको कुछ सजेशन दी थी, और सेकेंड मॉक इंटरव्यू उसका जो है 8 मार्च को हुआ था। इन मॉक इंटरव्यू मैंने क्या कहा देख लीजिए आप।
हाँ ठीक है, अच्छा है, गुड, कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल अच्छा है तुम्हारा, जो है आई कांटेक्ट भी ठीक है और फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन भी ठीक है। मतलब सब मिला जुला के मेरी तरफ से अगर तुम बोलोगे तो एज ऑन डेट, एज ए इंटरव्यू करने के डेट, इसमें मैं तुम्हें रिकमेंड करूंगा।
थैंक यू सर।
हाँ, मैं अच्छा लगा तुमसे बात करके, इट वाज गुड।
विजुअल फीडबैक कितनी अहमियत रखती है, कितनी इम्पोर्टेंस है एक इंसान को अपनी लाइफ में प्रोग्रेस करने के लिए। तो उस पे उन्होंने काम किया और नाउ यू कैन सी द रिजल्ट। तो इसको आप अच्छे से देखिएगा और अपने दोस्तों के साथ जो भी ज़रूरतमंद है उनके साथ आप शेयर करिएगा, ताकि उनको भी कुछ बेनिफिट्स मिले।
ओके सचिदानंद, हाउ आर यू?
Yes sir, I am very fine sir.
Okay, so your SSB scheduled on 22nd March, Prayagraj.
Yes, yes sir.
So how have you planned your journey from Sikkim to Prayagraj?
So sir, my journey will start on 18th of March only. I will go to the Siliguri, which is around 100 kilometers away from my village, and from there I will go to train at around 1700 hour on evening. And sir, thereafter I will reach the Prayagraj railway station after 14 hours. That will be around 7 or 8 of morning. And thereafter I will visit the SSB once or twice. And on 21st of March, I will, sorry sir, on 22nd of March, I will report at the SSB Ferry only, sir.
So you will start your journey on 18th March.
Yes sir.
You will reach Prayagraj on which date?
Sir, sir, 19th only at 7 or 8 a.m.
19. So 2021. You will be there in Prayagraj.
Yes sir.
Why so advance?
Sir, although I booked my ticket 1.5 months earlier only, I didn't get the ticket for 19th of March, sir. There was fully packed. And if I talk about 20, then sir, it was also, I think sir, because of the railway sir delays. So I thought, and I
Okay,
thought
fine.
I will go on 18.
So like by which train you are going from Siliguri to Prayagraj?
Yes sir. Yes sir. It is Northeast Express.
Northeast Express. You got confirmed ticket.
Yes. Yes sir.
You got confirmed ticket.
Yes sir. I got it.
Okay, so what's your bogie number?
Uh, Sorry sir, I am not able to recall it.
So somebody also going along with you from your family members?
Yes sir, my father is going with me, sir.
Okay, why are you taking your father?
Sir, first of all, they know that I have never been through the train, and I have never gone to outside the Sikkim except West Bengal. So sir, they somewhere thought that I will not be able to cope up with the situation. And my father, and sir, in this scenario, I will also get some of the time to spend with my father, and I will also
So,
roam there with my father for 1 to 2
so did you try to convince your father, like, I'm a grown up and now I'm going to be the part of defense organization as an officer. So I'm quite
Yes, sir.
capable, and now it's a digital age. So you are getting all the information on your smartphone. So did you try to convince your father?
Yes, sir, I told him so, but see, he told me that there are so many ducats and that culprits in that railway station, so it would be a bit difficult for me because I'm going for the first time. He told me so, sir.
So did you again told them, like, it's okay, no problem. Like every time it's not going to happen. Every time, like how many times you listen, like some decades are there at railway station and they were creating some nuisance.
Sir, a lot many times, sir, from the villagers only.
Okay, fine. So, like as a young, energetic person, if Sachidhanand is facing such problems, then how will you handle the situation?
Sir, first of all, I will be very much careful and I will definitely avoid all such situations, sir. And I don't think that there will be a such situation whenever I go anywhere, sir.
Okay, Sachidhanand, another 40 to 45 minutes. So we are going to have general conversation. The question will be
Okay, sir.
about you. Okay, feel free, have confidence, speak to the point. Accepted
Okay,
language
sir.
will be English. If you stuck in between, you can speak in Hindi, but try to revert back in English as soon as possible. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
sir.
Comfortable?
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir, I am comfortable.
Okay, so I'll be interested to know about your educational qualification from class 8th standard onwards. The marks you got
Okay, sir.
during various classes. What's your favorite subject? Why it is your favorite subject? And the subject you do not like, and why? Your favorite teacher, what is his name? Why is his, your favorite teacher? And the kind of teachers you do not like. Further, I'll be interested to know about your participation in extracurricular activities and kind of responsibility you took during your academics and during participation of extracurricular activities. About your daily routine and further how you take kind of responsibility in your family. How do you maintain your relationship with your siblings? How do you help your younger brother? And the kind of relation you maintain with your friends. Yes, please.
Okay, sir. First of all, starting from my class 8, I scored 70% in my class 8, 56% in my class 9, and 68% in my class 10, 52% in my class 11, and I scored around 70% in my class 12 in PCMB background. And sir, currently I'm studying in Government College Tadu. I have taken the BSc Honors in it, in mathematics. And sir, another is my favorite subject. Sir, it is mathematics as it includes some of the mathematical reasoning. And sir, it was after my class 11th, I was very much fond of it, and I'm continuing it in the college also. And sir, talking about my weakest subject, it is sir chemistry. Although I put some of the efforts, but I was not able to gather the satisfactory marks in the class 12. But sir, I am continuing improving it in my college also.
Okay,
Sir,
in today's era, you can see like students are quite interested in BTech. So why you
yes sir.
choose BSc honors?
Sir, because as I told you earlier that I loved mathematics and I was not that techie guy, and I thought going for the mathematics will not only help me in the research field as well as it will help me to go for the CDS also, as I will finish the college within 3 years.
And what's your favorite subject?
Sir, my favorite subject is mathematics.
Mathematics. So you were talking about chemistry.
Yes, sir. Chemistry, it is my weakest subject, sir.
It's your weaker subject.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, complete.
Okay, sir. Now talking about the extracurricular activities, I have taken participation in dance competition, the quizzes competition, as well as the intellectual programs and NSS, and lastly the science model. And sir, among them, I won a bronze medal in dance competition that was on the Independence Day. I also won a gold medal in the quiz competition. And sir, talking about the responsibilities I have taken, I was member of sports committee member in the school, as well as I was discipline captain under the student council of the school, sir. So talking about the teachers I like the most, he were our physics teacher. His name is S.N. Mishra, and sir, he was very much sir impartial to each and every student. He was our physics teacher, and sir, he was a bit humorous also. He was connecting each and everything to the study, and we were quite interested in learning from him, sir. And sir, another one is talking about my family and I responsibility which I take. Sir, at a lot many times, in the majority of times, my father remains out of the home. And sir, at that point of time, I manage the LPG cylinders for my house as well as ensure the water supply. I take care of grandparents as they are also their condition, health condition are also not that good. And sir, I also help my brother I also guide my brother to study ahead. And also, sir, I took responsibility as my father is not that educated, so I help him to know the new English words as and also to connect with the tourist. I also help my mother because she is also engaged in the self-help group activities, and also I help her in the household activities. And sir, siblings,
So the kind
I
of household
manage.
responsibility.
Yes, sir. Sir, I manage the LPG cylinders. Also, I cook foods a lot many times. I go for bringing the rations. And sir, also I clean my house, gardens, etc. And I am also engaged in the gardening activities, sir, especially
So
vegetable gardening.
how many cylinders you consume in a month?
Sir, one cylinder per month, sir, it takes one cylinder lasts long for 25 to 26 days, sir, average. Or 1 month, it goes up to 1 month also.
Okay, one cylinder for 1 month.
Yes, sir.
What
More
the
or less.
cost of one LPG cylinder?
Sir, it is 1150 rupees study, traveling charge.
1150 rupees. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
like, do you get any amount back as subsidy?
Uh, Sorry, sir. Earlier, my mother was getting it, but these days she told me that she is not getting, and she also started introspecting it. And no, sir, we are not getting at the moment, sir.
Okay,
But
fine.
yes, sir.
Okay, complete your answer.
Okay, sir. And lastly, sir, you told me about my friends, sir. Sir, I have two very eminent friends, and talking about their qualities, they are sir responsible as they take care of their house, and also they have a lot many skills, like they have carpentry skills. They are very much, they have the expertise in sowing the vegetables, and sir, they are also very much helpful. We coordinate well with each other. We made the science models. We went for trekking. We also organized a music performance in Diwali. And sir, yes, our friendship is going good. Yes, sir. Have I missed any questions, sir?
Yeah, about your daily routine.
Okay, sir. We're talking about my daily routine. I wake up at around 5:55 a.m. and thereafter I go for running, and I come to my home and I do some of the freshing up activities, and thereafter, sir, I go for the breakfast and I study a bit in the daytime. I go to my mother and help and also if there is any urgent work regarding my parents or grandparents or brother, so I complete all those things. I also attend my college sessions, the college classes. I do so the SSB practice like in psychology as well as the speaking skill practice. And sir, lastly, I go for the practice session of SSB in the Google Meet sessions, and at the end of day, if I am remained with any sir that work, I complete it and go for sleep, sir, at around 10:30.
Okay, you participated in intellectual program.
Yes,
What is intellectual program?
sir. Basically, this intellectual program is related with sir guiding the children. Like sir, it is somewhat related to religion also. But sir, there is some of the Hindu sir क्या बोलते हैं sir जैसे सर ये जो मंदिर के कमेटी होते हैं ना सर, वो एक ग्रुप बनाते हैं एंड दे कॉल्ड अप द चिल्ड्रन फॉर द 5 days or 1 week program. They keep they keep us in the hostel or anything there, and sir they teach us about how our daily routine should be. They also teach us about yoga, and they also teach about some of the sir sloks that is being written in the sir Gita, and they also told us about sir its meaning and how we can implement in our life. Also, they highlighted about the importance of yoga and having good diet. And also, as we were all our many friends there, we also coordinated well, and we had a very good relationship with our seniors also. And sir, basically that are the things. Sir. They force us to incorporate good habits in us. That is the main thing.
Okay, what's your score in India?
Score in NDA, sir. Sir, it
Reading
was between 395 to 406.
395 and 406. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine. Okay, Sachidanand, your favorite
Yes, sir.
teacher, SN Misra.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So, sir, first of all, as I told you that I was involved in the student council as well as I was the discipline captain and took participation in NSS also. Then, sir, he will definitely highlight that I was very much responsible, sir. And another thing is, I took participation in lot of sports, be it
okay.
football,
Tell
karate.
me two occasions when you show some kind of responsibilities.
Okay, sir. First of all, sir, in a daily basis, I was taking the responsibility of arranging the assembly, and also I was taking the responsibility to ensure the cleanliness in every classes of the school.
Okay. Apart from this,
Sir, apart from this, sir, a lot many times I was given the charge to lead
okay,
our juniors
how
to
did you
perform the task.
manage cleanliness in school?
Sir, it was, sir, after assembly, we were given around 30 minutes to answer all the things. And sir, there was not only me, but other members also, like sanitation captain, health and hygiene captain. So, sir, we
Hmm.
were given the task to go in each and every room and check the sanitation there. If our classroom is not clear, then we would uh, call the class teacher and let the students to clean their class themselves.
Okay, fine. And how many members are there in your family?
Sir, there are 6 members in my family, who includes my grandparents, I, my brother, and my parents.
Okay. What was your NDA roll number?
Sir, 4240219.
Four
4240219.
219. If you add all the numbers, then what will be the answer?
Sir, uh, uh, sir, it would be 21.
Are you sure?
Sir, mm, yes, sir, I'm sure. Sir, 22,
Four.
sir, 22.
Okay. 4 minus 6 plus 2 is equal to
Sir, 0.
6 minus 4 plus 2.
Sir, it would be 4.
Capital of India.
Sir, New Delhi.
Okay. Tell me the name of place which is very close to your place. That is very very important for both the country, China and India.
Sir, first of all, the most important area, that is Nathula, which is around 55 kilometers away, and which is situated on 14,500 feet. And sir, its main importance was ever since the
Next.
ancient period. And sir, another is sir uh, Sir Chola Pass, in which the
Next.
1967 war was taken place. And uh, sir, between India and China, right?
Yes.
Sir, there is another pass named Sir Thangu Pass in the North Sikkim,
Next.
which is near. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall that.
Okay, fine. What do you know about Doklam issue?
Sir, Doklam issue, it happened between the India and China in the year 2017. But the contention was between China and Bhutan, in which the area where the Bhutanese herdmen used to, take their that cattles and let them graze. Sir, at that area, the Chinese came over and were building the infrastructures. So sir, immediately Bhutan called up India and invited India to its territory. And sir, at that Doklam area, the Indian army went and we had some sort of contention and we pulled up the China back.
Uh, Actually, Doklam is located near to
Yes, sir.
Bhutan,
Sir, yes, sir. It is basically tri-junction, sir.
Tri Junction.
But it is, yes,
So, like, that is not the part of India.
yes, sir.
Why India is interfering this matter?
Sir,
What is the interest
the
of
thing
India?
start, sir, the thing started with 1950 Treaty of PC between India and Bhutan, where the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, told that any aggression towards Bhutan would be
Why,
treated like any aggression
why this
against
area
Bhutan.
is threat to India? Why? If China is moving in that particular area, then why it is threat to India?
Sir, because as I mentioned that it is a tri-junction. So
Mhm.
tri-junction always remains a very important strategic point. And also, sir, it would be threat to the Siliguri corridor, which is just 22 kilometers width. So, sir,
Okay.
if they cut out the Siliguri corridor, then we will cut it out from the 8 important states of India, namely the northeastern states.
Okay. Tell me the name of seven sister states.
Okay, sir. That are Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Mizoram, Manipur, and Tripura.
Okay. Tell me the name of neighboring countries in clockwise direction.
Yes, sir. Clockwise direction.
Yes,
Sir, of all the neighboring countries of India.
all the neighboring countries.
Sir, clockwise direction it would be. Sir, first of all, it will start from Afghanistan, thereafter Pakistan, and sir, there would be Sri Lanka, and then after China, Nepal,
Okay, if you go in clockwise
Bangladesh.
direction, if you go in clockwise direction,
Yes,
which
sir.
country will be first after Afghanistan?
Sir, it would be Pakistan.
Are you sure?
Sorry, sir, it would be China. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Okay, complete your answer.
Okay, sir. So, sir, first of all, it is Pakistan, thereafter Afghanistan, and China, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, and lastly Myanmar.
Okay. Tell me the name of country which share maximum border with India.
Sir, it is Bangladesh, sir.
Fine. Okay, Sachidanand, tell me your strength and weaknesses.
Okay, sir. So, first of all, sir, talking about my strength, sir, I think that I am very much responsible because, as I mentioned, sir, that I took responsibility in my family as well as I have taken a lot of responsibility in my school also. Sir, another thing is I am very much helpful, be it in my family as well as in my friend circle. I remain very much helpful, sir. And sir,
Okay.
another one is
Okay. Tell me of three occasions when did you help your friends? What was that help?
okay, sir. So first of all, my friend whose name is Vinay, who had a migraine attack once when we were just making the science model. So, sir, in that case, I along with one friend took him to his house, as his house is
Next.
around 40 minutes. Okay, sir. Another one is I helped my friend while shifting his home from one to another. And sir, I also helped one of my friend to build a village standard kitchen, sir.
Okay. And how many times you took help from your friends?
Sir, there were a lot many times, sir, but prominently there were as I was assigned with the task to build a model.
Mhm.
So I took help from my friend and coordinated well, sir. And other things were, and sir, at house when I was in charge to sow the potatoes for it was around 30 to 40 kg. I called up them and we complete the work together, sir.
Okay. Sasidanand, you studied from CBSC board and in 2019
Yes,
you
sir.
got 68% marks. Do
Yes, sir.
you think like it is good?
No, sir, I don't think that it was my best version when I gave my examination.
So what could be
As
your best?
sir, my best would be around 80 to 85%, but
85%.
because
So,
of so yes,
so what happened wrong with you?
sir, as it is mentioned in the PIQ, I remained very much consistent with my sports activity and extracurricular activities. In that
Mhm.
year, I played
Okay, in that
2nd October.
situation, what was more important to you? Your participation in extracurricular activities or your education?
Yes, sir, that definitely would be education. But because in that year I took a lot of responsibility, I have been able to groom to myself as much
So
as I am today, sir.
that kind of responsibilities you can take after completion of your education also. Like you could not take a decision like what was more important in your life.
Yes, sir. I got your point, but I was a bit sports enthusiast at that time. So I thought I will be able to manage my studies, but the situation went a bit adverse, and we shifted from one place to another place also, as my
Mhm.
grandmother had some of the disease
Mhm.
related to pressure, blood pressure. So, sir,
Mhm.
the things were very, sir, what I can say, अचानक से हो गया, sir, that all things were very sudden. So,
क्या हुआ था?
lastly, my
What happened?
yes, sir, as I mentioned that we shifted from one place to another. And
It's
sir,
okay, no problem. Shifting is not a big deal.
yes,
Why you
but
think
it
like
sir took
shifting is a big deal?
sir it took around 3 to 4 days for us to sleep.
It's
Sir,
okay,
to
no
sit.
problem. 3 to 4 days, it's okay, fine. So during that situation, all the time, 24 hours, you are busy in your shifting.
No, sir. Actually, as I mentioned that my grandmother were fell ill, so all were there in the hospital,
It's
and
okay.
I
How
was
many
charged
how
to
many members were there in your family? to take
Sir,
care
at
of
that
your
time,
uh,
my relatives was also there, and they were around 2 to 3, sir. And
so
along with
like
one of my uncle, I was
how did
charged
you help
to.
your grandmother?
Yes, sir. At that time, sir, I supplied the food to the hospital, sir.
Okay, from home to hospital.
Yes, sir.
How much time it was taking from home to hospital?
Sir, it is around 5 kilometers away, so it will easily take me around 40 minutes if I go by walk, or sorry, 40 to 50 minutes if I go by walk, and around, sir, 1 hour, so 1 hour 20 minutes to come back.
Okay, so you are going by walk or you are taking some kind of transportation?
Sir, going down, I go by walk, and returning back, I would come by car, sir.
Okay, so um, you have good friends also. So during that moment, did you
Yes,
share this problem with your friends like, I'm preparing for my examination and it is very important for me and my grandmother is suffering from this problem, so I need your help.
yes, sir. They helped me, sir, at my studies, and they also provided me some of the sample papers, and I went through it, and things were good,
Okay,
sir, from
then
their side.
in 10 plus 2, do you think it's a good mark, 70% from CBSE board? Or Sasitanand could get more than this?
Sir, comparing with my previous marks, it was good, sir. I have done a lot of improvement. Sir,
68 plus 2, only 70, only 2%.
sir, but it was PCMB stream in my class 12, sir.
Okay, so
And
the student who got first position in your class,
yes,
what was his marks?
sir, our marks was 92%.
92%. So 22% less than that girl. Why?
Sir, first of all, sir, sir, she came from a private school which was very renowned in the city, sir. And also there were the same scenario with all the toppers.
Okay. And like first year graduation, what is your marks?
Yes, sir. Sir, my exams has not been started yet, but if I compare my test, then it is around 75 to 80%.
75 to 80%. Okay. Okay, tell me the name of famous mathematicians in history of world.
Sir, starting from Mr. Aryabhat, who is responsible for discovering the zero. And also, sir, in the 18th century, there were a great mathematician named Ramanujan, who also gave his contribution in the infinite series of the natural numbers. And also, sir, there were Sir Narayan Singh. Sorry, sir, I'm not clear with his name. I forgot it. From Bihar, who did a lot of contribution to NASA also, sir. So that way, those were.
Okay. Okay, a person is traveling by bus. Bus covers 6 kilometer in 4 minutes. What will be the speed of bus in kilometer per hour?
The 90 kilometers per hour.
Okay, 10 kilometer in 6 minutes.
Sir, it would be 100 kilometers per hour.
6 kilometer in 10 minutes.
Sir, it will 36 kilometer per hour.
36 kilometer per hour. Okay. Okay, Sasidanand, if you are not getting recommendation this time, then what is your plan B?
Sir, if one looks towards my PIQ and see my improvement that I have done, then he or she will definitely get in. Sir, make me recommend. Sir, if I don't get it, then I will not lose my heart and will prepare for my other ND attempts, sir, as I am remained with two more.
Okay, and in 2 more also, if you are not getting recommendation, then
Sir, then definitely I will go for CDS and will get recommended there.
okay. So apart from defense organization, do you have any plan B?
Sir, I have some of the plans associated with my mathematics. I will either go for the research field or will go for the MBA, as it also includes some of the leadership qualities. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, you tell me the biggest achievement of your life.
Sir, biggest achievement, sir. If I look back to my school career, and I have tracked my NDA and sitting in sitting in front of you in this interview. It would be the biggest achievement of mine, sir, ever made.
Okay. Any other?
Sir, other things are, sir, uh, like, sir, yes, sir, things are related with my SSV only. And, sir, the level of improvement which I have done in my GK and communication skill, also I consider them as my improvements, sir, biggest achievements. And other were associated in sports and extracurricular activities also. But the things which I told you just few ago, it is more sophisticated than any other thing, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, we have 135 crore population, and still we are seeing the situation of football in our country. It is not one of the favorite sports of India.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about what are the reasons behind this?
Sir, first of all, right now, sir, starting from the historical portion, the cricket was brought up by the Britishers, and because of their influence, cricket became very famous as compared to the football. Another thing is no improper recognition, sir. The people of mainly from the northeastern state and the South Indian people who are usually very good at sports do not get that required amount of that recognition, sir. Also, in the year 1960, we qualified for the Olympics also, but because of lack of funding, we were not able to go there. So, lack of funding is also the problem. Sir, lastly, it would be uh, like IPL started in the year 2008, and the Hero ISL related to the football started in the year 2014 only. So that also depicts that there is no such fascination of that Indian people towards football. And sir, compared to the captains, sir, sophisticated players of football, Indian football team and cricket team. So sir, everybody knows MS Dhoni, but no one knows Sunil Chhetri, sir. So sir, it is our responsibility. We didn't recognize them much. So yes, sir, that are the reason.
Okay, fine. So, Siddharth, if I am planning to visit Sikkim,
Yes, sir.
which are the places you will like me to visit?
Okay, sir. So first of all, if you come to my area, I will take you for trekking, and Bhutan border is just 12 kilometers away. So I will take you for trekking, and sir, there is a very beautiful lake named Kushe Lake. I will also roam you there. And another one is I will also take you to the Nathula Pass, and you will get that fascination of India. You will get that, sir, क्या बोलते हैं, sir, feeling of the India and China border. And sir, I will also take you to Baba Harbhajan Singh Mandir, and also the Mr. Ganju Lama Memorial. Those were the, sir, most what I can say sophisticated personals of the Indian Army. And sir, I will also take to the India's only UNESCO World Heritage cultural and biodiversity site, that is the Kanchenjunga National Park. And sir, I will also take you to the uh, sir, I will also take you to the fields because Sikkim is well renowned for the organic farming. So you will also enjoy farming here, sir. And sir, other things are, sir, tracking all those things would be very good as Sikkim covers 50% of the total area forest cover. And sir, there are ample amounts of lake in the North Sikkim, and you will enjoy a lot, sir. As my father is also a related to tourist management area, he will guide you a lot.
Okay, very nice.
Yes,
Okay, Sasiranand, how do you keep yourself updated from national and international news?
sir. Uh, Sir, I either go for the newspaper or go for the YouTube, sir. But because YouTube, I get a lot of elaborated and detailed news, so I readily go for YouTube and sometimes for newspaper also.
Okay. Okay, share me four national and four international news which you think it is quite important.
Okay, sir, I will share it. First of all, sir, recently the Global Hunger Index rank was imposed, and India ranked 101 position out of 116. So, India being a so populated country, it is very catastrophic. Another one is the uh, sir,
So how this
sir, in the
index is
recent,
prepared?
sir, first of all, sir, there is some sort of survey conducted by the department
Can you
responsible.
tell me
Like
the
in
name
this
of
case,
that organization which is responsible for the survey?
sir, I am not sure, but sir, the index name is Global Hunger Index. I don't know further, sir.
Okay, fine. Next.
So another is in the recent budget session of Parliament. government imposed in total of 31% tax to the cryptocurrency. And so, and another thing is,
Okay.
India recently,
What do you know about cryptocurrency?
sir, cryptocurrency is a digital version of currency, and it was inaugurated in the year 2008. And according to the data, over 2 crore of the total Indians are indulged in it. So, cryptocurrency basically includes the blockchain technology in which server is not present and just the people themselves transfer the money. And it is also recognized as one of the most secure transaction places. Sir, but there are some of the that setbacks also. Like unlike stock market, the value of cryptocurrency goes up and down, and people don't get that surety that their money will go high. And sir, also youth don't have the
Okay.
required
Next.
level of knowledge. Youth don't have the required level of knowledge,
Next
but
stage.
instead of it, sir, and another thing is, uh, sir, cryptocurrency. It was in the year 2020.
So I'm
One
talking
year.
about
Sorry, I'm not.
next news. Third news. National third
Okay,
news.
okay, okay, sir. Okay. Sir, another one was the recent uh, data which was published by the Corruption Perception Index, in which India ranked 85, 85th position out of 180 country. So another thing is there is election going on in the country in the states of the Manipur, Goa, Uttarakhand, Punjab, as well as the Uttar Pradesh. And so another another one is recently the government of Karnataka passed the Anti-Corruption Act. Okay,
And
sir.
international
And
news.
okay, sir. Talking about the international news, India recently signed the free trade agreement with the country of UAE, and
UAE
also
stands for.
UAE is, sir, United Arab Emirates.
Okay. It's a name of particular country, or there are many other countries which are also the part of UAE.
Sir, it is united as country, but there are some of the soft parts of it, like the Sharjah, the Abu Dhabi, and some other things similar to it, sir.
Sharjah is a country.
Not country, sir, but it is a soft part. They are the
Okay.
Emirates, and because of them united, the name is called UAE, United Emirates.
Okay. Yeah. Next news.
Okay, sir. And another one is India and Israel recently celebrated their 30 years of full-fledged diplomatic relationship. And so also India and Nepal are going to build a bridge over the Mahakali river in the contended area of the Pithoragarh district in the Uttarakhand. And so another news is uh, because of this Ukraine-Russia issue, India 2 times abstained is its voting from the UNSC as well as the United Nations General Assembly. Sir,
Okay.
sir, I think I've completed.
So in recent past week, we are seeing like there is a conflicts war between Ukraine and Russia. What is your opinion about it? Who is on fault, Ukraine or Russia?
Sir, there is both black and white side. Talking about flaws from both sides, but main flaws of the USSR, because USA was responsible for upbringing of the NATO in the year 1959, which readily focused upon the providing the military support to all the 30 NATO countries. But in the Cold War situation, USA used it as a weapon to go against the USSR. And sir, because of that evolving problem, now USA was threat, the NATO was threat to the legitimate security interest of Russia. So sir, Russia, uh, before Ukraine designated in the NATO, it invaded the Ukraine to fulfill its security requirements. So I don't think that I don't think that Russia is much responsible. Instead, the NATO itself is very responsible for these issues.
Okay, fine. Sasidanand, you are on the way from railway station to your home. Okay, when
Yes, sir.
you came outside of railway station, two person confronted you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and they started asking your belongings, including your certificates, money, your mobile phone. In that situation, what you will do?
Sir, so sir, at that case, I will sir run away, sir. as fast as I can. And sir, if they chase me, then I have played karate. I will show some of them, sir.
Okay, fine. You know karate. So, you told me earlier like your father is accompanying you. You know the karate. You're the master footballer. So, like, you could not convince your father like I can go alone. When he was talking about like due to some decades, your life will be
Yes,
in danger. Right?
yes, sir. But seeing the two people, that two decades will never come, sir, near, sir.
Okay. Okay. Why do you want to become an officer?
Sir, first of all is, sir, from my state, there are only 6 officers in total. And sir, since I belong to Gorkha community, so it was quite indirect responsibility of mine getting into it. As I seen a lot of valors, story of valors and sacrifices from my community, so I decided I will go to the Indian Army. And sir, officer it itself gives a lot of, sir, adventure in the life, be it in the sports field, in the education field, and sir, it provides all the holistic image to become a very good person in the this world. And also, I will meet up the family
Okay.
requirements
Like which
for,
branch of Indian Army would you like to join?
sir, in the armed corps. I will join the infantry, sir.
Infantry. Any specific reason?
Sir, first of all, I went through all the profiles of Indian Army, and since there is a military station near to my home, I have seen, sir, them shooting and practicing, sir, shooting and exhibition of program, exhibition there where they show us some of the weapons like the AK-47 and the Bidwansak rifles. I became
Okay.
very much fascinated, sir.
What do you know about
That
BrahMos missile?
Sir, BrahMos missile in the year 1999, when APJ Abdul Kalam were the president of ours, the joint venture under the Integrated Missile
Why it has named
Guidance Development
BrahMos?
Program. So BrahMos consists of two rivers from of India and Russia, that are BrahMos and Moskva.
BrahMos and Moscow.
Sorry, Brahmaputra and Moskva.
Brahmaputra and Moscow. Okay, what is the equivalent rank of Lieutenant Colonel of Indian Army to Navy?
To Navy, sir, commander.
Lieutenant Commander of Indian Navy to Air Force.
Sir, it would be squadron leader.
Okay, tell me the name of first Field Marshal of Indian Army.
Sir, he were no other than Field Marshal Sam Manik, sir.
First Marshal of Indian Air Force.
Sir, uh, sorry, sir, Marshal of the Air Force. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, fine. How many commands Indian Army have?
The Indian Army have 7 commands, and in that one is the training command of Simla, and others
Okay.
are operation.
Who is current Chief of Indian Army?
Sir, he is General Manoj Mukund Narwan.
Chief of Indian Air Force.
Sir, he is Sir Air Chief Marshal R. Harikumar, sir. Sorry, sir, PR Chaudhary, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, how many guarantee awards we have?
Sir, gallantry awards, first it varies from arms and services. Talking about the arms, there are 6, that is starting from the Beer Chakra, and
Are you
thereafter
sure?
Mahavir Chakra, and last.
Starting
Yes, sir,
lowest
there are.
ascending order
Yes,
or
sir,
descending order?
sir, start ascending order, it comes first, that is Beer Chakra. That's
Descending
Mahavir
order?
Chakra and Paramvir Chakra. Yes, sir.
Descending order?
Sir, ascending order, yes, sir, I told you that Beer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, and Paramvir Chakra.
Descending order.
Descending, it is Paramvir Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, and Beer Chakra. And
Okay.
yes,
Okay, tell me two from Indian Army who got Paramveer Chakra.
okay, sir. So first of all, he is Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey in
Hmm?
the year 1999, and he is from the 1 by 11th Gorkha Rifle. And sir,
Okay.
in the year 1999 only, Vikram Batra from Captain Vikram Batra from 13 JNK Rifles.
Okay, and who was the first recipient of Mahavir Chakra?
Mahavir Chakra. Sorry, sir, I am not able to recall it.
You are not able to recall. Okay. Okay, Suzaran, I asked many questions. Would you like to ask any?
No, sir, I don't have any question to be asked.
Thank you.
Personal things, I went a bit stressed, sir.
देखो, you are a good candidate, I can say. ठीक है, अच्छा है। थोड़ी सी जो है ना आंसर को टू द पॉइंट बनाना। जैसे मैंने पूछा कि व्हाई यू वांट टू बिकम एन ऑफिसर, सो इन शॉर्ट जस्ट कंप्लीट दैट कि सर we have very less number of officers from Sikkim. The first reason, the second reason is the life of army attracts me a lot, as you told, like adventurous life.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so crisp, clear to the point. Only how what question he is asking, what exactly you are responding. ज़्यादा बोलने की
Yes,
जरूरत नहीं है, ठीक है,
yes,
to the point. उसके बाद if you are sharing some news, so you must have some knowledge and information. If you are talking
yes,
about global hunger index, तो थोड़ा सा उसके बारे में जानकारी कर लो कि कौन एजेंसी है रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, ये कैसे होता है, इसकी इंडेक्स कैसे,
yes,
रैंकिंग कैसे की जाती है। ओके, उसके बाद जो है मार्क्स जो तुमने कम पाया है, उसको पिछली बार भी तुम्हें बताया था मैंने कि दादी
yes,
की तबीयत खराब हो गई, ये सब इतना बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, तुम फिर उसमें पकड़े जाओगे। समझ में आई ये बात ना?
yes, sir.
रीजन तो कुछ और है, वही नहीं है कि दादी की तबीयत खराब हो गई, तुम खाना लेके जा रहे थे उसी वजह से। ठीक है, कहीं नहीं मार्क्स लेके आ पाए तो कोई बात नहीं कि सर देयर वाज सम फैमिली इश्यूज, एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आई आल्सो कुड नॉट फोकस ऑन, बिकॉज व्हेन आई एम आस्किंग क्वेश्चन लाइक व्हाट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट,
Yes,
what was more important thing in your life, it was your education or participation in extracurricular activity. You yourself is saying the education is more important than
yes,
you yourself is saying, so your answer should be to the point और अच्छे से होना चाहिए, बढ़िया से दिया है, कोई ये नहीं है। और कहाँ पे मैथमेटिक्स के है तुम्हारा, ठीक है, गुड। तुम्हारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के बारे में है, ठीक है, बताया तुमने। और
yes,
हाँ, तुम्हारे जो है टीचर्स एस एन मिश्रा साहब,
yes,
ओके। थोड़ी सी नॉलेज इनहांस कर लो और दो चार क्वेश्चन जो है उनको टू द पॉइंट बताना, ठीक है।
yes,
डेली रूटीन है, डेली रूटीन को टू द पॉइंट बताना। सब इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट, व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू आर डूइंग। वो नहीं कि मैं
yes,
ब्रेकफास्ट कितने बजे करता हूँ, ये सब चीज़ें ज़्यादा उसमें टाइम वेस्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है। वो ब्रेकफास्ट तो सब करते हैं, ऐसा तो
yes,
नहीं है कोई ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं करता है। तो सब इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट, अगर कुछ मॉर्निंग में योगा करते हो, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हो, बुक्स पढ़ते हो, ठीक है, कुछ हेल्प करते हो अपने घर वालों को, उन सब चीज़ों के बारे में बताओ। और जो एक एक महीना 2 महीना में करते हो, तो एलपीजी सिलेंडर जो है 1 महीना 2 महीना में करते हो, ठीक है। और क्या चीज़ करते हो घर की हेल्प, वो चीज़ों को इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है, उन टाइम्स को जो है ना उसमें वो बताने की ज़रूरत है तुम्हारे डेली रूटीन में, ठीक है।
yes,
इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ ये नहीं कि मैं नाश्ता 1 बजे करता हूँ, 10 बजे करता हूँ, तो लंच 2 बजे करता हूँ। इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ क्या करते हो भाई? सुबह 6 बजे उठते हो तो क्या करते हो? इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ क्या होता है? तुम्हारी पार्टिसिपेशन, जो डेली रूटीन की पार्टिसिपेशन है, लाइक तुम सुबह में उठ के योगा करते हो, कोई रनिंग करते हो, साइकिलिंग करते हो, उसके बाद न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ता हूँ, बुक्स पढ़ते हो, अपनी फैमिली मेम्बर्स को हेल्प करते हो, ओके, फिर दोपहर में पढ़ाई करते हो कुछ, फिर कहीं जाते हो, कॉलेज का टाइमिंग क्या है वो मेंशन कर सकते हो, ऊपर से
yes,
शाम को खेलते हो कुछ, उसको मेंशन करना है, तुम्हारी
yes,
हॉबीज जो है उसको मेंशन करनी है, ठीक है ना। तो दैट ऑल
yes,
शुड बी द पार्ट ऑफ योर डेली रूटीन। हॉबीज मीन्स है क्या कि आप डेली चीज़ों करते हो, तो उन सब
yes,
चीज़ों को जो है यू हैव टू मेंशन।
yes,
हॉबीज है तुम्हारी रनिंग, ओके, गार्डनिंग, वेजिटेबल्स, मिमिक, मिमिक्री भी करते हो?
sir, music, sir.
अच्छा, ये म्यूजिक लिखा है क्या? ओके ओके ओके, थोड़ा सा क्लियर लिख लेना, सही लिखा, ठीक है। फुटबॉल एंड ट्रैवलिंग भी करते हो, तुम्हारी हॉबीज है। रीडिंग न्यूज़पेपर, ओके।
Yes,
तो इन सब के बारे में यू मस्ट हैव आंसर, ओके।
yes,
रीडिंग न्यूज़पेपर, यू योरसेल्फ इज सेइंग कि you used to read newspaper. It means that you must have knowledge and information. और थोड़ा सा ध्यान से देखिए कि क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन पूछा तो कौन कौन सी कंट्री आएंगे. क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं आता है, इट्स ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. टेक टाइम, थिंक अबाउट. इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू रिकॉल, से सॉरी सर आई डोंट नो बट आई ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट. बट ठीक है, ओवरऑल अच्छा है तुम्हारा. इसी तरह से थोड़ा सा जो है मेंटेन करना. और अपने फादर का वो बताने की जरूरत नहीं कि अगर वो पूछ दिया तो कि डकैती होती है इस वजह से तुमको फादर तुम्हारे साथ जाना चाहते हैं, कुछ नहीं बोलना. उनको भी सर घूमने का मौका है, वो भी सर प्रयागराज 5 दिन घूम लेंगे और जो है
Yes,
हम दोनों हो जाएंगे. उसके बाद हम दोनों प्रयागराज में सेलिब्रेट करेंगे अपना, मेरा रिकमेंडेशन सेलिब्रेट हो. ठीक
yes,
है. ये सब बताने की जरूरत नहीं है कि तुम डरते हो, चाहे ये चीज़ें हैं, डैट विल गो अगेंस्ट यू. ठीक है. अगर बोल भी दिया,
okay,
उसने पूछ भी दिया कि कौन जा रहा है, तो बोला सर माय फादर, क्योंकि 5 दिन तो वो रहेंगे वहीं प्रयागराज में ही रहेंगे ना.
yes, sir.
तुम्हारी जब एसएसबी होने के बाद ही वापस आएंगे वो.
Yes, sir.
हाँ तो ठीक है. बोला सर वो एक्चुअली ही हैड आल्सो प्लान्ड कि प्रयागराज इट्स अ रिलीजियस प्लेस, या कह सकते हैं घूमने की जगह है, तो वो
Yes, sir.
प्रयागराज थोड़ा सा घूम लेंगे. और कोई और भी है, कोई रिलेटिव जान पहचान का तुम्हारा है प्रयागराज में?
सर पापा के दोस्त थे उधर,
हाँ तो बस
कानपुर
हो गई
वगैरह में.
बस. तो बता दो कि सर मेरे
Okay.
पापा के दोस्त भी हैं, तो ये एक प्लानिंग हो गई. और ये किसने बोला सर हमने ही ये प्लान किया था. मैंने ही बोला कि चलिए आप थोड़ा सा घूम भी लीजिए. सर वो काफ़ी अपने काम में बिजी रहते हैं, उनको टाइम नहीं मिल पाता है, तो एक ट्रिप भी हो
Yes,
जाएगा हमारे साथ में कि पापा घूम लेंगे. उनके दोस्तों से काफ़ी टाइम हो गया मुलाकात किए हुए, सो ही विल मीट हिज फ्रेंड्स.
yes, sir.
ठीक है ना. प्लीज़ डू नॉट हाईलाइट दिस कि हमारे फादर बोलते हैं कि डकैती है तो ये है वो है. ये सब बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि रेलवे पुलिस है, जीआरपी है, सब कोई है. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
और रियलिटी ये भी है कि तुम्हारे फादर भाई अपने दोस्तों से मिलना भी चाहते होंगे.
Yes, sir.
हाँ तो फिर वो चीज़ अच्छी है ना कि तुम्हारे फादर का भी सोशल कोऑपरेशन है, अपने फादर भी तुम्हारे वैसे हैं. तो बेटा बाप जैसा होता है, बेटा भी थोड़ा थोड़ा बहुत तो उसके अंदर क्वालिटीज आ ही जाती है. तो सोशल कोऑपरेशन है, तुम्हारे फादर की अच्छी चीज़ों को हाईलाइट कर रहे हो यहाँ पे कि मेरे फादर. मैं सर पूछा कि व्हाट टेल मी द क्वालिटीज ऑफ योर फादर, सोशल कोऑपरेशन बता दो. तो यहाँ पे तुम हाईलाइट कर दो. तो सर
Yes, sir.
देखो क्या होता है ना कि एसएसबी में सब चीज़ें तुम्हारे हाथ में है. पूछ दिया कि टेल मी 2 क्वालिटीज ऑफ योर फादर, बताओ कि सर हार्ड वर्किंग एंड सोशल कोऑपरेशन के अंदर अच्छा है. अब यहाँ पे आया ये क्वेश्चन पूछा तो यहाँ आंसर चिपका दो तुरंत फट से. बोला सर
Yes, sir.
दिस आई टोल्ड यू लाइक माय फादर इज हैविंग गुड सोशल कोऑपरेशन, सो ही प्लान्ड कि चलो तुम वहाँ पे प्रयागराज में एसएसबी दे देना और हम थोड़ा सा घूम लेंगे. और अपने दोस्तों से भी मुलाकात हो जाएगी, काफ़ी टाइम हो गया है सर. सो
Yes, sir.
एक कोरिलेट हो गया ना दोनों एक दूसरे से.
Yes, sir.
और बताओ एनीथिंग एल्स वांट टू नो?
सर और वो मार्क्स का फैक्टर तो उतना वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं करेगा ना अगर रीजनिंग
नहीं
दे
नहीं
दूंगा.
कोई नहीं है. देखो बोल अगर पूछेगा कि डू यू थिंक लाइक इट्स अ लो मार्क, बोला सर यस आई थिंक सर इट्स आई कुड डू बेटर देन दिस. But sir, I tried my level best due to the responsibility also, and I could not focus on the most important part. कुछ चीज़ें जो है मैं नहीं कर पाया था सर. तो मतलब थोड़ी सी अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले लो, थोड़ा सा उधर का दे दो. ये एकदम नहीं कि दादी की तबीयत खराब हो गई थी बस उसी में उसी की वजह से मार्क्स मेरा कम हो गया, नहीं. वो उसको बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. फैमिली
Yes,
की
sir.
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सर है थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे सर. टीचर्स जो हैं होम ट्यूशन से नहीं मिल पाता है. इट्स रिमोट एरिया है ना तुम्हारा.
Yes, sir.
हाँ तो सर रिमोट एरिया है, थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क की भी कनेक्टिविटी नहीं रहती है सर, तो हम लोग इंटरनेट भी यूज़ नहीं कर पाते हैं ज़्यादा तरीके से. उस टाइम की बात है 10th में जब थे 2019 में. तो सर
Yes, sir.
ड्यू टू दिस रीजन सर, बट आई एम वेरी मच पॉजिटिव सर. इन नेक्स्ट एग्जाम आई विल गेट वेरी गुड मार्क्स, and in academy also sir I will show my I'm a good candidate, but sir due to this responsibility I could not. अच्छे हो स्टूडेंट, तुम्हारी कोई थोड़ी है. ठीक है. तो
सर
थोड़ी सी
40.
हाँ ठीक है, अच्छा है. गुड. कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल अच्छा है तुम्हारा जो है. आई कांटेक्ट भी ठीक है और फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन भी ठीक है. मतलब सब मिला जुला के मेरी तरफ से अगर तुम बोलोगे तो एज ऑन डेट, एज ए इंटरव्यू करने के डेट इसमें मैं तुम्हें रिकमेंड करूँगा.
थैंक यू सर.
हाँ मैं अच्छा लगा तुमसे बात करके. इट वाज गुड. तो मेरे हिसाब से तो ठीक है, इस चीज़ को मेंटेन कर लो. और थोड़ा सा जो है ना क्रिस्प क्लियर टू द पॉइंट आंसर देना,
Yes, sir.
ठीक है ना। और चलो और कुछ पूछना है बताओ।
और तो सर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल ठीक ठाक ही है सर।
हाँ ठीक है, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल अच्छा है और कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ तुमने आंसर दिया है। बस ये 4 पॉइंट्स जो बताया ना उसके ऊपर थोड़ा सा ये करना, अननेसेसरी का अपने आप को फंसाने की कोशिश नहीं करना, क्या जरूरत है फंसाने की।
Obviously.
हाउस होल्ड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी क्या लेते हो, जो सर घर का सामान लेके आता हूँ, जो चीज़ें हैं अपना वो। उसके बाद देखो डेली रूटीन में क्या है ना कि उन चीज़ों को इंक्लूड करना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है। बोला सर शाम को 40 मिनट आधा घंटा अपने छोटे भाई को पढ़ाता हूँ मैं, ये चीज़ इंक्लूड करना है। तुम्हारे
अच्छा
क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं देखो, सबसे पहले तो सुबह जल्दी उठता हो, उसके बाद क्या करते हो। देखो बात ऐसा है कि सुबह जल्दी उठना इज नॉट सो इम्पोर्टेंट, इम्पोर्टेंट है कि क्या करते हो उसके बाद। मैं 4 बजे से उठ के और 6 बजे तक बेड पे बैठी रहता हूँ तो क्या है प्रोडक्शन में, कुछ नहीं है,
yes,
दैट इज नॉट प्रोडक्टिव। सो वो दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ठीक है। तो उसको हिसाब से जो है तुम अपना रूटीन के हिसाब से बताना कि सर मैं सुबह उठ के क्या करता हूँ, योगा करते हो, योगा कुछ प्रोडक्टिव काम करते हो, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हो। न्यूज़पेपर है तुम्हारी हॉबीज में तो नेचुरल सी बात है, सुबह सर न्यूज़पेपर
yes,
पढ़ता हूँ मैं। फिर उसके बाद अपनी मम्मी को हेल्प करते हो, तो बोला सर फादर तो नहीं रहते हैं तो थोड़ा सा मम्मा को हेल्प करता हूँ मैं इसमें क्या नाम है खाना वाना बनाने में, ब्रेकफास्ट में।
yes,
क्योंकि घर में दादी भी हैं, ग्रैंडफादर भी हैं तुम्हारे।
yes, sir.
हाँ तो ये है चीज़ें, उनको थोड़ा सा हेल्प कर लेता हूँ। ग्रैंड मदर को तबीयत खराब है तो खाना वाना खिला के फिर उसके बाद पढ़ने बैठ जाता हूँ। फिर उसके बाद दोपहर में सर ऐसे मतलब ये सब चीज़ों को हाईलाइट करने की जरूरत है। तुम खुद अपने लिए क्या करते हो कि खाना खाता हूँ, ये सब जरूरत नहीं है। तुम और तुम्हारी क्या एडिशनल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घर की क्या है, जो बता रहे
सर
हो
वो
उसको हाईलाइट करना है।
सर मेरे सर माय ग्रैंडफादर इज अ blacksmith, so I also help him by hammering and
हम्म।
making the weapons, sir.
हाँ बस,
तो वो भी बोल।
तो ये सब चीज़ों को बता देना कि सर एक्चुअली हमारे घर में ऐसी सिचुएशन है और इसलिए सर थोड़ा सा जो है पढ़ाई में कभी ग्रैंडफादर थक जाते हैं तो मुझे
Yes,
जाकर
sir.
उनको हेल्प करनी पड़ती है सर। तो वो थोड़ा सा टाइम में देना पड़ता है वहाँ पे। तो ये सब चीज़ें तो है, ये अच्छा चीज़ है, तो इसको नहीं बता के तो अगर तुम बताओगे तबीयत खराब हो गई, ये सब तो नहीं बताना, ठीक है।
Yes,
बताना हो कि ग्रैंडफादर भी खुद चलाते हैं सर, सब आगे वी ऑल वांट टू जस्ट मूव अहेड। तो वो भी काम करते हैं तो कभी थक जाते हैं तो फिर मैं जाके थोड़ी उनको हेल्प कर देता हूँ, फिर पढ़ाई करता हूँ, फिर हेल्प कर देता हूँ उनको इन बिटवीन। तो ऐसे अपनी सोशल कोऑपरेशन है, दोस्त हैं, सब कुछ है। और
एंड सर वो
हाँ।
और एक चीज भी पूछना था सर। ऑल आउट मेनी टाइम्स सर मैं गया था कारपेंटरी वर्क के लिए भी, 500-600 रुपये दिन का मिल रहा था उधर। और
हम्म,
5-6 बार गया था और एक महीने एमजी नरेगा में भी गया था। बट
हम्म।
इधर वो था वैसा स्ट्रिक्ट चेकिंग नहीं होता कि कौन 18 साल से नीचे है या कुछ।
नहीं ये नहीं
तो ये भी
बताना,
बोल दूंगा सर।
नहीं नहीं, अगर रूल्स के खिलाफ है तो नहीं बोलना।
वो कारपेंट्री वाला सर।
कारपेंट्री वाला आप बता सकते हो बट ठीक है अभी मत बताना, क्योंकि तुम्हारे फादर है ना, दे रहे हैं पैसे वैसे ना। देखो चीजें तुम कर लिए हो आउट ऑफ रूल है, उसको नहीं बताना, फिर क्वेश्चन पूछने लगा क्योंकि ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी तुम्हारी, ठीक है। वो सब उसको
Yes,
बताने से बहुत कुछ हासिल नहीं हो रहा है तुम्हारा। उससे क्या है कि ऐसा नहीं है कि वो दैट इज गोइंग टू प्ले एन इम्पोर्टेंट रोल इन योर रिकमेंडेशन, बट डेफिनेटली देयर विल बी अ क्वेश्चन मार्क कि तुम जो है रूल्स को फॉलो नहीं करते हो। फिर कोई एसआरटी में तुम्हें फंसा देगा वो, तो वो तुम्हारा बिहेवियर जो है ना, दोनों का पर्सनालिटी एक दूसरे को कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट करेगा।
yes, yes.
जैसे तुमने डकैती वाला पूछा तो फिर एक मैंने तुमसे पूछा ना एसआरटी कि निकले हो
Yes,
बाहर,
yes.
आई वांटेड टू चेक योर करेज। तो वो चीज़ें हैं, उसको हिसाब से जो है तुम्हें करना है, ठीक है। क्योंकि वो जो है चेक
Okay.
करेगा, हाँ कन्फर्मेट, जब तक कंफर्म नहीं करेगा तुम्हें छोड़ेगा नहीं वो।
Yes, sir.
तो अच्छे से प्रिपरेशन करो। और तुम्हारा ओआईआर कैसा है?
यस सर, वो यार वो 20 सेट कर दिया वो एसएसबी का, वो एसएसबी क्रैक का।
हम्म।
सर अराउंड 80%, 85% है सर एक्यूरेसी।
अच्छा अभी
और
टाइम
80
है,
भी जा
डेली
रहा
करो। और स्टोरी
है।
कैसे
यस
लिख रहे हो, प्रैक्टिस
सर
करना पूरा
स्टोरी।
स्टोरी का,
यस सर, प्रैक्टिस कर
ठीक।
रहा हूँ सर। एंड कभी कभी नीचे जाता है, कभी ऊपर भी जाता है, हो रहा है सर, ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है कभी।
देखो अगर पिक्चर में कुछ नेगेटिव चीज नहीं लिखा है, जबरदस्ती का नेगेटिव चीज नहीं डालना, पहली चीज। किसी को नीचा दिखा के स्टोरी नहीं लिखना कि भाई वो उसको गरीब बना दिया, खुद अमीर बन गया, ये जरूरत नहीं है सर, कुछ भी ऐसा लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है। किसी को नीचा दिखा के अच्छा बनना अच्छी चीज है क्या बताओ, नहीं है ना अच्छी चीज।
नो सर।
अपना दोस्त है उसको तुम नीचा दिखा दिया, ठीक है दोस्त है हेल्प कर लिया, जरूरत क्या उसको पूरा हाईलाइट करने की, कर भी दिया तो नहीं किया तो भी कोई बात नहीं। फिर उसके बाद जो है किसी को एक्सीडेंट में फंसा देना, किसी को कुछ कर देना नहीं। जब तक स्टोरी की डिमांड नहीं है तब तक जरूरत नहीं है लिखने का, ठीक है। और जब
Okay, sir.
जो डिमांड है स्टोरी का उस हिसाब से लिखो। नॉर्मल पिक्चर है, एक बंदा एक बंदी खड़े हैं, कुछ अच्छा चीज किए हो, कुछ अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट किए हो, उसके बारे में बताओ, ठीक है। जस्ट
Yes, sir.
हाईलाइट दोज क्वालिटीज, ठीक है। चलो ओके, इन केस ऑफ एनी हेल्प एनी सजेशन यू कैन मैसेज मी, कैन कॉल मी आल्सो, ठीक है।
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
और बताओ, और कुछ एनीथिंग एल्स यू वांट टू नो?
Sir,